Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Ra'ar Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the Seer Akim across the world pushing the truth and the hope for elect. Khan, Shalom. Yeah, I want to go to an article from the New York Post. It was sent to me and I want to go into it. It reads, an ex-teacher who fed students semen leases cupcake sentenced to 41 years. So these two demons that you see here on the screen, they were given children. She was a student, and the article will explain it later on. And he was a deputy. Was. Right now they ain't. Let me read further. And on the New York Post, you can see the video. Louisiana teacher admits to giving kids cupcakes leases with her husband's sperm. So straight on, you know they're both demons. And their souls are wicked. A twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admits to give her students cupcakes leases with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. Cynthia Perkins, 36, was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substance in Livingstone. So all kind of different crimes that he committed. And rape degree, you already know that they are wicked in their mind, their body is defiled. She has no possible of parole for 14 years. Salaki. She has no possibility of parole for 14 years. Perkins had faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement. As part of the deal, she agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who is facing 150 criminal charges, many of which are also sex crime, according to the indictment. So this is an ex-former sheriff's deputy. Imagine that. He is supposed to handle the law. He's supposed to be doing right according to the law. But he has a record of 150 criminal charges. So this is a man that stops you on the road or coming to your homicide, I don't know, all kinds of stupidness. And basically on the other side, he's doing his darkness, wickedness. And usually this kind of behavior of this simple devils, they try to build up a record for the elite. And usually they try, when they have a big record, they try to get the confirmation that they can get in with the elite to do the wickedness, because they know the elite is doing this and liking this. The elite enjoying the things that they are doing. But it's not easy to come in the power of the elite like that. You have to do more than that. But they letting the elite know that they are out there. It's usually this is attention that they're seeking. But at the other side, there's demons popping up with them because their body is defiled and their body has no barriers. The demon can pop real fast in their soul because they are born to do wicked. It reads further. The couple were arrested in 2019 after they allegedly sexual abused a child together, among other crimes. So together they abused a child. So it can be like this, like the article already said at the top. They committed rape. So this can be child raping a child, stealing a child. There's all kinds of criminal activity that they did, because he has about 150 and she about 72. And a lot of them were sexual crimes. So straight up demons. You can also see it in her face. And now she wants to go against her husband. And she was always, from the start she was doing this. She knows her husband will do this. And right now, because they catch them, and now she gonna turn like a female usually do. When things are getting hard under the feet, then they turn. But this demon, like his face also, is straight up demon. Let me read it again. The couple were arrested in 2019 after they alleged sexual abused a child together, among other crimes. Parkins filed for divorce from her husband following their arrest and alleged that Dennis had manipulated her into committing the crimes. So she is saying that she been manipulated into these crimes, that she basically didn't want to do it. That's a lie in itself. That's a lie in itself. Because if you have 72 crimes on record, and not all your crimes are on a record because they don't have everything of you. Dus basically, if you think about it, can be she also can have above 200 or 150 or 200. It doesn't matter. The things that they have found is 72. You had let us say you have 72. Then you had 72 times to think about your crimes. And now you want to say you're being manipulated into it. I know you are a weak vessel. I know that, but don't come with charge. Yeah, he did it to me and I didn't want it. He manipulated. Yo, get out of here. You're a demon. You're real a demon. Let us read further about this demon. Look at his eyes. Straight up demon. The couple were busted after authorities received a tip at the National Center of Missing and Exploded Children. So they've been cut. Like I was saying, they cut them. So there's not something that that they come to the police station and to turn themselves in, like, yo, we did about 72 crimes of she, and then he will say, I did about 150 crimes. No, you've been being cut. They catch you. So if they didn't catch you, you'll be still doing these wicked things. The couple were busted after authorities received a tip at the National Center of Missing and Exploded Children. Investigators later found nude photos of them with the minor. A lawsuit filed against Dennis Perkins and the Livingstone Parish school system claims that Cynthia Perkins filmed her husband supplying semen for the cupcakes that were later fed to the to children at Westside Junior High School. So you gotta be a straight ass demon that you take the sperm of your husband and your husband be and you both together and you be filming and yo, you're a straight demon. Let's let you see it. We never should trust them. Never trust our enemies. Don't eat with them. Don't do that shit. Look what you be fed. You don't know what they doing with you. You gotta think about it. Them some dirty ass people. Yo, you gotta watch your back. You don't know who's your neighbor, where you're living with. You gotta keep on the eyes on your enemies. Never trust them. And especially the one that says that you can trust them. Yo, run as fast as you can. You gotta be wise with it. Look at them, analyze them, and just keep on checking them because they are lying every time. You will catch them in a lie. A lawsuit filed against Dennis Perkins and the Livingstone Parish School System claims that Cynthia Perkins filmed her husband supplying semen for the cupcakes that were later fed to the children of Westside Junior High School. Count 15. In the original incident against the couple alleges the semen was mixed into both the dessert and energy drinks before it was served to the victims. These three charged widows were representative of what she had done and be agreeing to the facts as we put them out on the record. She prepared herself to testify against Dennis Perkins. Assistant Louisiana Attorney General Barry Milligan told WTRF. The H office said it had spoken with the victims, seeking approval from the play deal before negotiating. They feel that this service justify and better protect the children, said Assistant Louisiana Attorney General Erica McLennan. Cynthia resigned from Westside Junior High School the day after her arrest, while Dennis was fired from his deputy role at the Livingstone Parish Sheriff's Office. Perkins authority Paul Woody Scott said his client looks forward to testify against her husband. Yeah, of course he likes to do that because she's gonna get a deal. But she already the sentence was already she ain't gonna get parole, get free after 14 years. But when she get a deal, she get less charges on her. It reads further. To testify against her husband, whose trial is expected to begin in May. He is the real monster. That's what she wants to make clear. It's not about shifting blame. She took responsibility today. I mean, that's what she did. But she looks forward going after the real monster, said Scott. So she says he's the real monster. Cool, okay. But they're both demons. I want to go to some scriptures right now. I'm going to Deuteronomy 28 and 28. And it reads, The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. So this is a curse that's coming up, that's upon us. But slowly the curses are turning also, because you gotta understand, you gotta have demons on you to pull in this kind of behavior, defiling your seed in cupcakes and giving it to children. Even I don't know how old the children are, but still, you are a teacher. The woman is a teacher, and there's a straight demon that's teaching your children. And every time your children is going to school and coming back home, she been teaching your children. If this is a demon that's teaching them, that's why you have to keep on talking to your children. What have you learned on school today? Don't be like the parents when your children come home and you put them in front of the television and don't ask what they are doing. You gotta ask your children, what did you learn today? What happened? Everything you gotta ask them. You gotta watch over your children, because you don't know what these demons are teaching your children. Even this cup is a demon. So if you get pulled over by this dude, you already know. And you already know how they act to the children of Yasharallah. So what more do you think he has done? They cut him with 150 crimes. So it's only going to get worse. Let me read 29 also. And thou shalt grope at Shalaki. Yeah. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. So the key point was just in 28, but also the darkness that's upon them. This is what's happening with us, the curses. But because these are people that living in darkness, and because they are evil, they are straight from the womb. Let me get Psalms 58 and 3. Come, Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are straight from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So they're already speaking lies. Things that they are doing is all a lie. They are polluted. Let me read 4. The poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like thief adder that stoppeth her ear. So when they were born, they are already doing wicked. And that's why you never should trust them. They are not here to be, we are not here to be friends with them. We are here to sit out our curses, our punishment that the Father Yahweh has given us. We have to sit that out and wait till this all is over, so we can go back to our own land and to do our own works and to live under the law of Yahweh B'Hasham Yahushai. And that's the only thing that we're supposed to do, and not living under the demon law that they given us. Because what are we doing right now is just sitting out and be circumspect under them. Every time that we drop a video, we giving a message and warning to the people, like, you better watch out with who you're talking, who you're dealing with, and dealing with your enemies. That's not something you have to take lightly. It's a heavy job that we have to do every day. We live in day by day, We're not living here to be happy. I'm not happy living here. This is not my rest place. I want to go home. I want Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to pick me up right now. But I also want to go to the end. But if it's be possible and he can speed up the time, yeah, of course we want to go right now. But we got to do the work. We got to finish the work first. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, a lot of prophecy still has to come out. But we're almost at that time. We're almost at that bridge. We're almost at the way to get out of this shithole. Dealing with this wicked people around us. These filthy animals, this beast. You know these people ain't washing their hands when they come out the toilet, when they're taking a dump. I've been to workplaces that I've seen them going to the toilet, taking a dump, and coming out and not washing their hands and still smiling. Thank you for letting me go to the toilet. You must be sick in your mind. I don't know what Matthew said. Not what Matthew said, but in the scripture for Matthew, I'm going to read it later on, what Yahweh said. But still, there's a limit to things. There's a limit to things what Esau does. And they are filthy animals. They are filthy animals. Let me go to... I want to go to Mark 20. Oh, it was not in Salaki, it was not in Matthew. It was in Mark 7:20. And I said, that which cometh out of the man, that defiled the man. Let me start at here. Let me start at 18. Yeah, 17. Let me start at 17. Yeah, let's start at 17. And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciple asked him, considering the parables, and he said unto them, are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entered into the man, it cannot defile him, because it entered not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into draw, purging all meats. And he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. That means, let me read further. For from without, for from within, out of the heart of man, proceed evil thoughts. And it's not talking about the heart like that's muscle that's pumping in your chest. It talks about your mind. Your mind is the heart. That's the centerpiece in your body. It decides your thoughts. It decides to let your muscle as your heart pump blood. It decides to make your legs move. That's your mind. That's your computer brain. So it's not talking about the heart. That's what is in you. 21 again. For from within, out of the heart of man proceeded evil thoughts, adulterers, fornication, murderers, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. So all these things are coming out the heart. This is things that they're being thinking about constantly. They're thinking upon this, so the thoughts are getting stronger, and then they're gonna act. But the demons are coming in them and start speaking with them and start telling them what to do. That's why you have these mass shootings on schools in America, all the crazy things that they're doing, or jumping from buildings if they get fired from the job and taking their whole family sometimes with them. That's what the wicked vessels are. So we gotta deal every day with this bullshit. It's not every time. It's not our first rodeo. We gotta deal with the shit. We gotta deal with everything that happen around us. Like the wicked ain't get punished like we are. But the Lord also said He loves it when He chastises them. And it's better that the Lord is dealing with you than He's not. Then you know it's basically, yeah, you know, it's not basically, you know you're on the right track. Is He dealing with you? That let you see that He loves you. But for the wicked, they are just wicked. They're demons. And that punishment gonna be harder at the end. Our punishment gonna be hard, but the punishment of the wicked, Let me read 23. All these evil things cometh from within and defileth the man. So this man is defiled. And it's also talking about our own people, but this man is defiled. He got spirits and demons on him. And they're taking a joyride with him. Because this is just wicked people. Matthew 4 and 24. It reads, and his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought in unto him all sick people that were taken with different diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils, and those which were lunatics, and those that had the palsy, and he held them. So that's about what the reason why I bring this out, because the word lunatic. You have the word lunatic, like if the people that's living in the dark, they see the moon, and you call it loon. And also in the Caribbean, they say luna. There's also in Holland we say maan, but luna goes back. Let me look up the word for you. Look. A lunatic. A person who is mentally ill. Yeah. It basically goes to Luna. The word Luna comes from a person, there's the moon, there's a Luna. People that's living in the darkness, there's a lunatic that's mentally ill. They're sick in their head. And that's why you see this demon. Let me go back to him. This demon is just a lunatic. He's a real sicko. Let me go to Psalms 7 and 11. Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. So you already know, every time the wicked does something, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they are mad. They are looking, they know these things, they're looking upon them. But we have to serve our judgment. We have to go through this. But the judgment will come. The curses will come upon these people. And we are asking ourselves, we got a great scripture. Psalms 9 Let me bring this out. Psalm, is it 90? Bear with me for a moment. Let me look up this one. Psalms. Yeah, Psalms 94 and 3. Let me start at 1. O Lord, Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth? O Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth? Show thyself, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked through him is it? So if you go to the word, Psalms 94 and 3. Here. To rejoice, to exalt. So ask yourself, we asking ourselves the question, how long? How long? We want to go home. We want to do living in righteousness. We want to live under the law of the Most High. We want to get out of the defiled bodies that we're living in. Our bodies are breaking down. We want to get our strength back. Proverbs 21 and 12. Proverbs 21 and 12. The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked. So we be circumspect. We are looking what the wicked is doing. That's why we're bringing out the videos to warn our people to look out what they are doing, and so you can analyze them. It reads further, but Yahweh overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness. So the Most High will deal with them. But we got to keep on watching, keep on looking out, and to bring out the news. If you see something, bring it out so other brothers, sisters can learn from it. Everything that you made is a lesson to learn from it. Because the scripture also says the things that are from the past is for us to learn. So what happened in the past is written in the book. So you can read it, and then you can know what's happening, and you be a step ahead of them. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You be a step ahead of them. I want to go to Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are at authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Are we not mourning when the wicked have the authority? Because they are born to do wickedness. I'm done with the wickedness around me. Even the trees. The trees are... we had a storm a couple of days ago. Everywhere you see, the trees are falling down, broken down. Get them out. All the carrots, the roots are all pulled out. The whole tree fell. A lot of trees. Even the trees are mourning because the things what they're doing with the airplanes in the air, they fall in the earth. It's because it will call out rain, winds. They fucking with the whole system. So everything is off balance. And A false balance is abomination. If not, no, let me butcher that scripture. Let me look it up. Yeah, I said it good. Salaki, Proverbs 11 and 13. I said it good. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So, the world is now not in balance because it's ruled by the wicked. And it's not making it better. The wicked are throwing everything down. Ecclesiastic 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, so like he was a deputy police officer, and he will stop you, and he be humble, like, good afternoon, madam. You speeded a little bit. I ain't gonna give you a ticket. You know how they do around their own kind. They ain't giving them tickets. But when it's like Yasharala, somebody from our nation, you know how they be treating us. So 11, though he humbled himself, and it's also for the teacher, because he was standing in front of the class teaching children, while she be raping children. So never trust them. Though he humble himself and go crunching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. And let me read 16 also. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. How he will weep with his eyes, but if he found opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. That's why the crimes are getting more and more, and they keep on doing more and more to get. They're just wicked. Every time they want to get more wicked, and they don't want to stop. They want to continue. But if you catch them, then they're gonna say, I didn't mean to do this. I want to go home. All the bullshit and crying and shedding tears. But if you don't catch them, they will continue to go on. I want to bring. Let me go to. I want to give them a couple more scriptures. Yeah, I have one more. I go into Psalms 68 and 3. Psalm 68 and 3. Psalm 68 and 3. God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before Yahweh. Yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto Yahweh. Sing praises to his name. Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name, Yahweh. And rejoice before him, a father of the fatherless, and the judge of the widows is Yahweh in his holy habitation. So, Akiums, keep your eyes open. Sisters, keep your eyes open. And I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Basham Yahushai Basham Ra Kakadas. Till next time, Shalom.